How do you truly make more money online? I just got out of a meeting with UMPH, United Methodist Publishing House, which is the oldest publishing house in America. It's not the biggest, but the oldest. And it was such an amazing meeting because I work with an agency right now. It's just funny because this guy I work for, he was my boss. I left him, went to LA, worked for Ty, and now me and him are doing some work. I'm kind of like in charge of the marketing. And sitting with this UMPH, this publishing house, it's crazy how progressive they are when you look at other publishing houses, right? So the problem that they experience is twofold. One is that they're seeing a decline in their revenue because there's a decline in just church in general. And then number two, the reason why they're seeing a decline is because not everybody wants books, right? So it was amazing to me to sit down in a meeting with a publishing house who kind of gets it, right? They get, okay, a book is just one modality. So if you look at a book, videos, audio, they're automatically cutting themselves off of 66.666% of the market. Obviously, the math doesn't work out that beautifully, but when you're marketing, right, you have to also test how other things are going. So what do I mean by that? If you have a Facebook account and you logged on to Facebook within the last 2 years, you realize that they're geared more toward video. The second largest search engine in the world, YouTube, is all video. So they realized that, hey, publishing house book sales is decreasing. I want to start getting into videos. I want to start making video courses, selling other products, not just books, because we have to keep up with what the market wants, not necessarily push our agenda out, because sales are going to suffer. You can't make people buy something. They're not going to put a gun to their head. If people are more geared toward videos, make videos. If they gear more toward podcast. And my general marketing advice, and this kind of comes from like an old HubSpot kind of philosophy, is that when you're building a business or brand, you want to look at yourself as the hub, right? So if you think about your website as your house, right? Or if you're an octopus, let's use that analogy. Stick with me, bear for me for a second. But when you're building a brand, your website and your assets, right, is the octopus. So when you start doing Facebook ads, that's one tentacle. When you start doing podcasts, that's another tentacle. When you start doing Instagram ads, guest posting, link building, email, right, marketing, these are all tentacles. And they're all different modalities. But the goal is to build your brand. So you can't really be so romantic about one tentacle, right? What if a damn octopus swam in one tentacle? You would die. You'd eat. So when there's other ways of distribution, you want to explore those. Now, it's also nuanced, because if you're just starting a business, you don't want to at some point in the beginning you want to throw spaghetti at a wall, but when you find what sticks, you want to kind of double down on that. But eventually, just like investing, right? One of my mentors always told me, hey, Andrew, you build businesses so you get money. You invest so you don't lose it, right? Rarely will you get rich off the stock market unless you're some Warren Buffett or, these crazy guys like that. But you invest to diversify. And it's the same thing in marketing, right? Yeah, one Facebook campaign could build your business, one YouTube ad, things like that, or one strategy, whether it's white hat link building, that could build your business. But what if the algorithm changes, right? And then your whole business is gone. So you want to not only be product neutral, which means, okay, I don't care whether it's a book, a video, a freaking smoke signal. I don't care what the product medium is. And I also don't care how people are hearing. I'm not romantic about how people are going about finding out, right? So affiliate traffic, Facebook, LinkedIn, right? You also hear, business to business on Facebook is not good. So that's kind of my rant for the day. I kind of just wanted to talk about how amazed I was sitting with a company that's so old, but yet so progressive. And they realize it because their sales are declining. So for you watching it, marketer, business owner, entrepreneur, don't start waiting till your sales are declining to start making change. And I'm not saying that they did that, but what I'm saying to you is that learn from this, right? They get it. And they've been around for hundreds of years. So learn from somebody who's been in the game for that long, because they obviously have something to show you, right? Most businesses don't last past 5 years. So heading back to New York tomorrow morning, probably gonna get some work done at the little desk in the hotel. I'm just grinding, man. Just grinding. Actually, about to join a mastermind group for 18,000. Didn't have all of it, so I had to get some bread. But that's what credit is for. Keep a good credit score. But that's a whole other conversation. But yeah, I will talk to you soon.